Hey everyone, my name is Nolan and welcome back to another RLCRAFT guide. And again, we are continuing on in our series, basically where we just kind of go through everything in RLCRAFT. And so yeah, this video is going to be in order of the last guides we've done. Last guide we took down a dragon, and now you guys are probably wanting to get some more advanced gear. And the way that you're going to start getting some advanced gear is by disenchanting. It allows you guys to take enchantments off of items and weapons, and so you guys can start combining, getting some overpowered books, getting some overpowered gear. So yeah, we'll just kind of go over how you get the disenchantment table and then how you use the disenchantment table properly. So by now you guys should have found a defiled lands biome. It's these purple biomes that spawn in your world. They should have some bookworms that have spawned. As you guys can see, there are two right here. And you're going to need golden bookworms. Now, golden bookworms spawn very rarely in the defiled lands biome. However, they do still spawn, but just very rarely. If you guys don't have a golden bookworm that spawn in your defiled lands, don't worry. As long as you have the regular bookworms, you'll eventually be able to get golden bookworms. So basically what you do is you find these mushrooms around in the defiled lands biome, you break them. I'm not sure where that one went. I guess I'm in creative. So yeah, these mushrooms spawn everywhere in the defiled lands biome, and they turn into the defilement powder. Oh, come on. Then you're going to also need sugar, which you just get from sugar canes, and then the foul slime, which drops from the host enemy, or it actually drops from like the slimes that spawn here, but you can get a lot of those slimes by killing the host enemies, which spawn at night. Okay, so here is a host right here. They just kind of spawn on the surface at night, and then when you kill them or do damage to them, they spawn these things. I actually forgot like what the name of them. Defiled slime. There you go. And then if you kill these things, they drop the foul slime, which is the final ingredient for crafting the foul candy. I just found that that's the best way to get the foul slime because it can be pretty hard to find those slimes, especially like if you're looking underground. So it's just kind of best to sit out here at night. You guys should be pretty geared up now to the point where you're not going to die. Okay, so now you take each of those ingredients, you combine them like this, and then you get foul candy. You get 3 for each one ingredient. So, all right, stop hurting me. So now breeding bookworms is really easy. You just take the foul candy, you find 2 bookworms, and then you right-click them like that, and then they breed. Breeding 2 regular bookworms has a 1% chance to spawn a golden bookworm. Breeding a golden bookworm and a regular bookworm has a 4% chance to spawn a golden bookworm. And then breeding 2 golden bookworms has a 10% chance to spawn a golden bookworm. Once you guys breed golden bookworms, the stats of the bookworm get better, and I'll show you guys what I mean. So you guys can get a bookworm analyzer. This is how you craft it. The scuttler eye drops from the spiders that spawn here, so really easy to get. So basically, if I right-click a bookworm, you guys can see there are different stats here. 12 health, digestion time. Okay, I'm cutting in from the future here because I explained this wrong. The digestion time is the amount of time in ticks it takes to digest a single book level. So this would take almost 3 seconds to digest, about 2.5 seconds to digest 1 level, and it can only digest a maximum of 5 levels. So if you feed it like a level 30 book, for example, which would be probably like sharpness 5 or something, if you feed that to this bookworm, it would take quite a while to digest that book. It would take 30 levels times, what, 2.5 seconds? So about a minute to digest. And then on top of that, it wouldn't even spit back a level 30 book. It would spit back a level 5 book. So you're not really getting a lot of value out of it. And yeah, each time you guys breed a bookworm, the stats get better. So where's that baby bookworm? There it is. So this guy should have a little bit better stats. Yeah, as you guys can see, the digestion time is lower. It takes 1.5 seconds to digest, and then it goes up to level 6. So you basically just keep breeding to get better stats. Now, the reason why you would want golden bookworms is because they have a chance to drop treasure enchantments like mending. I haven't been able to get any supreme enchantments out of them, so if you're looking for supreme enchantments, a villager reroller is going to be the best way to do that, and I'll make a video on that later, but that's a bit down the road. But yeah, as you guys can see, we have a golden bookworm here, so I'll just kind of keep feeding him to level up. I believe we can actually see... No, we can't see how much food he needs to level up. But yeah, so it's probably not going to give me another golden bookworm because it's still a 4% chance, which means you'll probably have to breed about 25 times. But I think you can also see when he's ready to breed again. Yeah, possible reproduction 5 minutes. So Yeah, it takes a while. But yeah, once you kill a golden bookworm, they have a 100% chance to drop 0 to 2 golden bookworm scales. So that's basically why you're going to want to keep breeding a lot of them, because it's not even a guaranteed chance that you're going to get enough for a disenchantment table. But yeah, they drop these things. I'm pretty sure I saw somewhere that looting doesn't work on the golden bookworms. So yeah, once you get 2 of those, you're able to make a disenchantment table. As you guys see, it requires 2 golden bookworm scales, so you're probably going to need a few bookworms. So yeah, just keep breeding them until you get enough to where you think you're going to be safe and you're going to have enough for just disenchantment table. So here is how the disenchantment table works. So if you have a weapon with multiple or a single enchantment on it, the disenchantment table is going to strip the top enchantment off of the item and also destroy the item, and it's going to put it on a book. So basically you need an enchanted item or an enchanted book, and then what you do is you throw them into the disenchantment table, and as you guys can see, it is always going to take the top enchantment off of an item. So it will break the item, and then now I have it on a book. This will allow you guys to keep combining books to get higher and higher quality books without having the XP cost on there, and it also allows you to just get rid of those old enchantment books that you don't really need. If you guys get a lot of no good enchantment books, you can feed them to your golden bookworms to try and get better ones. Like you can get, I don't know, pretty much everything you need except supreme enchantments. So yeah. Okay, so let's say you have 2 sharpness books, or 2 sharpness 4 books. Now, what you're obviously going to want to do is combine them to get sharpness 5, but it costs a lot of XP to put that on an item. It costs like 1 more XP than it normally would. Well, what you can do is you can put this book in the disenchantment table, and as you guys can see, it gets rid of that tag, which increases the XP count. So very useful to have, especially for the next video I'm going to make, which is going to be like how to enchant efficiently. Yeah, this will allow you guys to go a long way with your books. So basically, like while you're enchanting, you guys can enchant like gold gear or lower level gear like iron gear to try to get the enchantments you want. You can then strip those enchantments off of the item and put them on books, and then you can put those books on your really good gear like dragon armor, because dragon armor, the thing about dragon armor is you need the same color scales to get the armor, so it can be kind of hard to just keep making armor pieces and armor pieces over and over again and then combining those. So what the smart idea is to get a disenchantment table, get golden armor or like iron armor, because golden armor has a chance to have better enchantments, and then enchant those with the enchantments you want from the enchanting table, then disenchant them if they are the top enchantment, and then just put them all on books and then apply the books to your armor. So there you go. So my game keeps freezing, so I'm definitely going to log off now because like it's really bad performance-wise. Maybe it won't be bad in the recording, but it's really bad for me right now. So that pretty much covers everything you need to cover. How to find bookworms, how to breed them properly, and then how to use the disenchantment table properly. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next guide. Bye-bye.